Welcome to RANsquawk's EU morning briefing for Wednesday, 23rd of December 2009. Overnight in Japan, the markets were closed there for a market holiday, so the overnight volumes in terms of T-note trade has been extremely thin. That allied to the holiday shortened week with the last full trading day today. Volumes still across the board pretty much on the lighter side yet again. In terms of some of the things in which we have seen some comments overnight from Treasury's Geithner, who said although the US economy has begun to show signs of improvement and he is confident of this situation, the fact is that tight lending practices by banks still pose a risk going forward. So you could see some of the US participants looking at those comments from Geithner overnight when they come into the market. Elsewhere though, it's been a case of a downtick in T-notes in those thin volumes, which has led to a lower opening in Bund futures and pretty much sideways trade down around 20 ticks there. Predominantly led by the forthcoming announcement from the US Treasury for the note refunding in the 2, 5 and 7, where most analysts are anticipating around 118 billion for next week. Other than that, in terms of what we have seen for the UK markets, has been the Bank of England minutes of the December meeting, pretty much completely as expected, so limited reaction across the board in terms of the pound and gilt futures. They decided in a 9-0 unanimous vote to keep both the QE and the rate unchanged at 200 billion and 0.5% respectively. And so far, with lower fixed income, the equity market, especially in both Germany and France, trading up around their 2009 highs at the moment. So we've got gains of just over 0.5% in the FTSE CAC and DAX cash bourses. Taking a look though in terms of what is to come, a couple of bit of US data. We'll be looking out for the NBA mortgage apps, personal spending and income, PCE data, and also the final Michigan report. But very much in the focus will be the new home sales report from the US, having seen the big jump up on expectation following the existing home sales yesterday. And then for the energy traders, following a near 4 million drawdown in the API after NYMEX pit close yesterday, we'll be looking out for the Department of Energy's numbers at 3:30 in London, so that'll be at 9:30 in Chicago.